What if I told you that the biggest risk factor for stroke after 50 is not genetics, not age, and not even cholesterol alone, but daily movement? And what if small choices done most days could lower that risk more than many people realize? In this video, we will discuss 7 best exercises that prevent stroke in older adults after 50. Here we provide every detail why and how these exercises are excellent to reduce stroke risk. If you are over 50, this video is for you. And even if you are younger, this is information worth knowing early, because stroke kills silently. Every year, around 7 million people worldwide lose their lives to it, making it the second leading cause of death. In the US alone, about 165,000 people die from stroke each year. That's roughly one person every 3 minutes. The scary part, most strokes happen without warning, and even mild ones can leave lasting damage if not caught in time. Stroke often arrives quietly. No warning pain. No loud signal. Just a sudden loss of speech, movement, or memory. The good news is this. Up to 80% of strokes are preventable according to global health data. Movement plays a major role. Before we begin, write your age and country in the comments. It helps me understand who this research is reaching. And please like this video and subscribe. It signals to YouTube that this information matters and helps it reach people who may need it most. As we go through these 7 exercises, ask yourself one question each time. Could I start this today? Stay till the end. One of the simplest techniques takes less than 5 minutes a day and directly affects blood pressure and brain oxygen. Number 1, brisk walking. Can something so simple protect your brain? Can walking really protect you from a stroke? Not slow strolling, not wandering, but brisk walking where your heart rate rises and breathing becomes deeper. Research consistently shows that brisk walking lowers high blood pressure, the number 1 risk factor for stroke. It improves how blood flows through arteries and reduces stiffness in the blood vessels that supply the brain. When you walk at a steady pace, your muscles help push blood back to the heart. This reduces pooling in the legs and lowers strain on the cardiovascular system. Over time, this leads to better oxygen delivery to brain tissue. Walking also improves blood sugar control. High blood sugar damages blood vessels and increases clot risk. Studies from the American Heart Association show that regular walking improves insulin sensitivity, even in adults over 60. Another benefit is rhythm. Walking trains the nervous system to stay balanced. Balance matters because stroke risk increases with poor coordination and reduced nerve signaling. Aim for 30 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week. You can break it into shorter walks, 10 minutes still counts. Ask yourself this. If a pill could lower blood pressure, improve circulation, stabilize blood sugar, and protect the brain, would you take it? Walking is that pill, and it costs nothing. Number 2, cycling, stationary or outdoor. Can seated movement still protect the brain? Many people believe stroke prevention requires high-impact workouts. But what if sitting on a bike could do the job safely? Cycling, whether outdoors or on a stationary bike, is one of the most effective exercises for adults over 50. It raises the heart rate without placing stress on the knees, hips, or spine. That matters because joint pain often stops people from exercising consistently. From a medical standpoint, cycling improves cardiac output. This means the heart pumps blood more efficiently with each beat. Better pumping reduces pressure inside blood vessels, especially those leading to the brain. Research published in Stroke and the British Medical Journal shows that regular cycling lowers the risk of both ischemic stroke and heart disease by improving cholesterol balance. It raises HDL, the protective cholesterol, while lowering triglycerides linked to clot formation. Cycling also helps regulate body weight and abdominal fat. Excess belly fat increases inflammation and narrows blood vessels. That narrowing raises stroke risk. Another overlooked benefit is cadence. The repeated circular motion trains nerve pathways between the brain and legs. This improves coordination and blood flow signaling. You do not need speed. You need consistency. Start with 15-20 minutes 3 to 5 times a week. Increase slowly. You should feel warm, not exhausted. Ask yourself this. If your heart could learn to work smarter instead of harder, would you give it that chance? Cycling teaches the heart exactly that. 3 wall or knee push-ups. Why does upper body strength matter for stroke? Most people think stroke prevention is only about cardio. That belief is incomplete. Upper body strength plays a direct role in blood pressure control and metabolic health. Wall push-ups and knee push-ups are safe, joint-friendly ways to build that strength after 50. When you perform push-ups, large muscle groups in the chest, shoulders, arms, and core activate together. This improves glucose uptake from the bloodstream. Lower blood sugar means less damage to blood vessels feeding the brain. Strength training also reduces resting blood pressure. Studies from the Journal of Hypertension show that moderate resistance exercise lowers systolic pressure, even without weight loss. There is another benefit many overlook. Push-ups improve postural muscles. Better posture allows deeper breathing and improved oxygen delivery. Poor oxygen flow stresses the brain over time. Wall push-ups are ideal if you are starting out. Stand arms length from a wall, lower slowly, push back with control. Knee push-ups increase intensity while protecting the spine. Do 8 to 12 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets, 2 or 3 days a week. Ask yourself this question. If weak muscles force your heart to work harder every day, is that a risk worth ignoring? Strength supports circulation. Circulation protects the brain. And that connection matters more with age. Number 4, yoga, gentle or chair yoga. Can slowing down reduce stroke risk? Can moving slower actually protect your brain? For many adults over 50, the answer is yes. Gentle yoga and chair yoga work on a system most people ignore, the autonomic nervous system. This system controls blood pressure, heart rate, and stress hormones. Chronic stress keeps this system on high alert. Over time, that raises stroke risk. Yoga lowers cortisol, the stress hormone linked to high blood pressure and inflammation. Multiple studies show that regular yoga practice reduces systolic and diastolic blood pressure in older adults, even without weight loss. Breathing is central here. Slow, controlled breathing improves vagal tone. This helps the heart beat more steadily and improves blood flow to the brain. Yoga also improves flexibility of blood vessels when arteries stay flexible. Blood flows smoothly instead of creating pressure spikes that can lead to vessel damage or clot formation. Chair yoga is especially useful if balance or joint pain is an issue. Movements are controlled, supported, and safe. Just 20 minutes a day, 3 to 5 times a week, can make measurable changes. Ask yourself this. If stress silently damages blood vessels every day, shouldn't recovery be part of prevention? Yoga is not about poses. It is about restoring balance inside the body. That balance protects the brain. Number 5, resistance training. Can muscles shield your brain? Why does muscle loss increase stroke risk? Because muscle is not just for movement, it is a metabolic organ. After 50, muscle mass naturally declines. This process increases insulin resistance, inflammation, and fat accumulation. All 3 are linked to stroke. Resistance training reverses this trend. Using light weights, resistance bands, or body weight improves how the body handles glucose. Better glucose control means less damage to blood vessel walls. Studies published in Circulation show that adults who perform resistance training at least twice a week have lower rates of stroke and cardiovascular events, independent of aerobic exercise. Resistance training also improves arterial function. When muscles contract, they signal blood vessels to relax and widen. This reduces pressure and improves blood flow to the brain. You do not need heavy weights. Controlled movement matters more than load. Focus on major muscles, legs, back, chest, arms. Do 2 to 3 sessions per week, allowing rest between days. Ask yourself this. If muscle weakness increases inflammation, is strengthening optional? Strength supports metabolism. Metabolism supports circulation. Circulation protects the brain. This chain matters more as we age. Number 6, Tai Chi. Can gentle balance movements protect the brain? Tai Chi looks slow. That often leads people to underestimate it. But the brain responds strongly to this form of movement. Tai Chi combines balance, controlled motion, and deep breathing. These elements directly affect blood pressure regulation and cerebral blood flow. Research from the New England Journal of Medicine and Stroke shows that Tai Chi improves balance, lowers blood pressure, and reduces fall-related injuries that often trigger secondary strokes in older adults. One key benefit is neurovascular coordination. Tai Chi trains the brain to communicate more efficiently with muscles. This improves reaction time and stability. Poor coordination is often an early sign of vascular decline in the brain. Tai Chi also reduces sympathetic nervous system activity. This is the stress-driven system that raises heart rate and constricts blood vessels. When vessels stay constricted, stroke risk increases. Even practicing 20-30 minutes 3 times a week leads to measurable improvements in blood pressure and balance. Ask yourself this: if calm movement can teach your nervous system to protect blood flow, why rush? Tai Chi is not about force. It is about control. And control is protection. Number 7. Deep breathing exercises. Can 5 minutes change brain oxygen? What if one of the strongest stroke prevention tools costs nothing and takes 5 minutes? Deep breathing directly affects carbon dioxide balance, blood vessel dilation, and oxygen delivery to the brain. Shallow breathing keeps blood vessels narrow. Deep, slow breathing widens them. Clinical studies show that slow breathing at 6 breaths per minute lowers blood pressure and improves heart rate variability. Both are markers of reduced stroke risk. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system. This system lowers heart rate, reduces inflammation, and improves blood flow to vital organs, including the brain. It also reduces blood clot risk by improving circulation and lowering stress-related platelet activation. A simple method: inhale through the nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly for 6 seconds. Repeat for 5 minutes. Ask yourself this: if stress tightens blood vessels every day, why not loosen them daily? Breathing is not passive. It is a tool. And used correctly, it protects the brain. Conclusion: stroke prevention after 50 is not about intensity. It is about consistency. Each supports blood flow, blood pressure, and brain health in a different way. You do not need to do all 7 at once. Start with 1. Build slowly. This video was created after long research. We could not include every study here, so trusted scientific references are linked in the description for deeper reading. If this information helped you, like this video. It tells YouTube this research matters. Subscribe for weekly evidence-based guidance. And comment below which exercise you already do or which one you will start this week. Also write your age and country. Your response helps others feel less alone. Your brain depends on what you do today. And small actions repeated protect it longer than you think.